Guys, it's been an absolute minute since I was on here sharing van updates, but very, very excitingly, the van is now insured and taxed, so I will be driving her everywhere from this point on. Also, yeah, that is a battery powered bulb because the indoor car light doesn't work, but problem solved. Battery powered bulb, who needs indoor car lights anyway? But yeah, it is very dark right now. It's not even late, it's like 5:30, but it's the UK winter, so we're embracing it. But the van is now finally insured and taxed, so we are on the road. I'm also going to be taking my little Corsa to get scrapped, and whatever money I get from scrapping the Corsa, I'm going to be going to buy wood to finally get started on building out the back of the van.
Hello.
We're back. Today we are taking all of that's in the back of the car out. Underneath all the bedding and the blankets and stuff, there's a wooden frame. So we're going to remove all that, and then we're going to hopefully work out all the wood we need for in there and use some of the wood from the car to practice doing a few bits and bobs, because it's all go now, building the bed in the back of the van to try and hopefully get it a bit sleepable for November the 29th, because I want to go away for that weekend. So yeah, let's get into all of that good stuff.
The whole thing come out. So we'll just lift it out. What about and fold that in? Yeah. Can't get it out this way or... Maybe we should just take that one off. The side bit there.
Here we decided we were going to unscrew these two little hinged pieces of wood so it would be easier for us to lift the whole wood fixture out in one go. Might as well take the top piece off, really. Yeah.
wasn't. I was supposed to what was it stuck on?
It's not stuck on anything.
Why is it not moving then? Put it down again, it's stuck on something.
It was in fact attached to a fabric piece that was laid under the seats in the car previously. So my dad was right, but we move.
What are you panicking for?
You fucking, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you panicking for?
I fucking didn't do anything.
It's not that deep. It's not that. You better go around that side and do that closer.
You didn't make great already.
Dad, I'm not doing anything. You're just having a moment.
And after a bit of cutting away the screw that was attached to the fabric with a Stanley knife, we did manage to finally get the wood structure out of the car, and then it was on to completely dismantling it all, so we could kind of use a bit of the wood to reconstruct some sort of prototypes for the actual van.
Be able to get these off?
Which? Lights on.
The fucking whole thing went there. I'm just thinking.
Also, let me tell you, it takes so long to break down a structure that you've built. There were so many screws and so many L brackets going on here because obviously I was sleeping on it, so was Nina, and we needed to make sure it was secure, but it takes ages unscrewing all this, and I pretty much stood here the whole time with this black little bag collecting all the bits and bobs as if I was doing a collection at church on a Sunday. If you're Catholic, you'll know. But yeah, I felt like the person that goes around with the money bag at church, just literally not doing much, faffing around with a little bit of stuff here and there, being more of a hindrance to my dad than a help. But I like to feel like I'm involved in stuff, okay? And that's the end of it. It's the spring, isn't it? Pull the thing so the spring moves. And now will it fall out? See if it will turn it and fall out. There you go. What, teeny one so you can't really see it? And I'd gone in at this point to make a brew for me and my dad, and he decided to, what are they called? Ziploc? I think that's what they're called. Decided to basically put these little zip tags around the wheel trims because they're that lovely and stunning and bougie. We're scared people are going to steal them. I joke, but yeah, it's just so they don't come flying off on the motorway, really, because knowing my luck, that would happen. So he was doing that and I was inside making a brew, because that's the kind of contributions I'm making to this van build. It's lots of moral support, lots of filming and lots of brews. That's like a 20mm piece.
So from there to the 25.5 on it is now a bit longer, because you've got that wood there, the 20 mil.
So it was to here. That's where the 25.5 was.
So if you do it,
2 foot.
Would be inside. Come on, I got that.
It would be
2 foot would.
And then you have to allow room for the tracks and the runners.
So 23 then.
Between 23 and what? So because we're just gonna have to look for an approximate. So 23 is the ideal. We could afford to go a bit no less. Oh, I can't talk. Okay, right, let's.
Good evening, guys. It is, what is the time? Okay, it's not 10, but that's what my van clock says that it is. It is about 20 to 9. I'm just in the van because I'm gonna blow up, you probably can't see that, but I'm gonna blow up a blow-up bed in the back, get it ready, and we're gonna head out on an adventure in the morning, go for a gorgeous little walk, and then we are just gonna sit in the back of the van, cozy, warm, hopefully with a nice view, have the doors open, have a brew, have our breakfast. And when I say we, I mean me and Nina, of course. So let's blow up the bed together, and you can come with me in the morning on the adventure too.
Guys, I've just put like a little table with fold out legs just there, where I'm going to put my cup of tea and breakfast. It's literally just a double blow up bed. I've just shoved it in the back of the van. Very cold and the visibility is low, but it's still a stunning walk. I actually really enjoy doing walks like this in places that I'm familiar with and know really well. There's something, I don't know, thrilling maybe about facing the elements. Guys, you actually can't write it. Sorry, I've got my hazards on because I'm on the hard shoulder. My window wipers have stopped working. Literally, they're up on the screen like that, stopped working, and it's absolutely pouring it down. I'm on the motorway trying to get home from work, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So what actually did end up happening was my dad and brother drove an hour to come and rescue me. Hello! My saviour! Hello! 10 hours later. And trust me, it really did feel like 10 hours later because the rain was coming down. No one could open the bonnet. Once we finally got in the bonnet, we checked all the fuses. I say we, my dad and my brother, while I stood on the sidelines filming. But they checked all the fuses, had a look around, and it looks like there's water filling up and not draining out properly. So a motor's getting wet. It's a bit rusty. But the van's going into the garage Friday, so I'm betting my life on the fact that the motor and some stuff with the wipers are going to need fixing. They ended up just miraculously working, but I think it's because the car was sat on the side of the motorway for a while, just drying out, and all that water was very slowly draining out of where the motor was. So we managed to get them working just to get me home, which was brilliant. And just like that, it was Friday, and off to the garage I was taking the van to be checked over. So today the van went into the garage to be checked over and looked at by our local mechanic who we go to all the time. Big shout out to them. And this is the list of things that needs doing. There's quite a few things that obviously were undetected when we purchased because we're not mechanics. We can only go based off the information that we're given, and you know, it passed its MOT and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's a few things that need doing. So first of all, tomorrow I need to go and get a new tyre for the driver's side because I need a new tyre. And what else needs doing? The brakes, the suspension. There's a lot. Obviously this is an old van, it's a 2008 van, so there's a lot of like rust and a bit of welding that's been done that needs some correction. And yeah, so all of this stuff is roughly going to cost about £1,000. It obviously doesn't all need doing at once. We can do whatever needs doing at the front end of the car first, and then whatever needs doing at the back end of the car at a later date. So the van is booked in, back in with the garage to have all the work done that it needs doing. But here we are Saturday, back to building a prototype for the bed frame. We did that beautiful drawing that you saw earlier, and we're basically just using some of the wood that we'd taken out of the car previously in the video and doing a really rough base of what we think's going to work for the bed, and kind of just trial and erroring and giving it a good go, throwing it in the van, sitting on it, imagining all the other stuff around me. But yeah, it's a lot of this like backwards and forwards, in and ahhing. But I guess it's all part of the process, right? And figuring out the right layout is going to be key. And we'll basically do a piece that's like this big and then a separate piece that's this big, so I can pull this bit out and still have room for my feet to be there. Dot table to like I want to be able to I'd fucking let Neil go through and out the other side. I'd like to be able to do bits.
It's you want it like that height then would be the same as the that you're sitting on.
Yeah,
like
but it's going to have to come out quite far to reach me.
Well, you could have one of
Or
again.
because I want along here a ledge actually.
What about one of them tables?
What tables?
One that's flat one.
Yeah, but I'm thinking then like future if ever want to whip it out.
Then we literally yapped away for 20-30 minutes talking about layouts, thinking of different ways we could do it, different suggestions. You know, it's just endless really, and we obviously want to get it right, but I feel like we're at the point now where we can confidently buy all the wood, build the bed within the next 2 weeks, which is super exciting. But as always, please like, share, subscribe and comment. All the love is appreciated on every single video. And just a little reminder, as it's getting super dark here in the UK, make sure you're getting out for a little bit of daylight every day and doing things that fill your cup. Love you all and happy exploring.